Come on. Sucking on a dude, fucking on a bunch of guys. I went to Super Gay Zone. I think we are live. Yes, we are live. Hello, Julian Lee. Hello, Harry Boothole. How is everyone tonight? It is a Brass Tacks Hangout.
Julian's here, dude? I haven't talked to Julian in a minute, dude.
Yeah, he up in the chat, dog. Check it out.
He was supposed to be throwing me his boy pussy, dude.
Yeah, dude. No, Julian, when he lets you find out, he lets you find out, dude.
I mean, it's Discovery Channel.
Yeah, exactly. Julian be letting everybody slice it up, dude.
I'm pulling up the chat here in the stream.
Oh, nice. Julian says, "Oh, hello." Always culturally sensitive, Mr. Julian. Dude, I'm fucking rolling the dice tonight. I got myself a hot coffee, black.
Yeah, I've never really drank coffee with sugar or cream.
Yeah,
never had it.
It's weak shit, dude. I don't like that shit either. I don't need a tasty treat. I need something that's gonna like keep me awake and interested in the things going on around me. Like, it's crazy to think that we live in this modern world, and with all this stimulus, you can still be like super bored. I feel like I'm unamused all the time.
Oh, that's in general. Hold on. Let me close the door to the studio here real quick.
This is studio. The studio. Julian Marie, Hero Praise. I don't want to be able to look in the mirror after Adam's done with me. Oh, nice. Yeah, Adam, I bet Adam's like a real disrespectful fuck. Like, he gives you just a good rough fuck and then leaves immediately.
Yeah, I bust a nut, dude. I gotta go. Man.
Yeah, because even just hanging out with Adam, like we've told this story before on the show, where like when Adam and I first started hanging out, Adam was so brazen in his like English goodbyes or whatever that you would leave to use the restroom or something, like in the middle of a conversation, be like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna take a piss real quick. I'll be right back." You come back and the door is open and Adam's gone. Like, he would just walk out of your house and leave the door open behind him and leave.
I don't believe I'd ever leave the door open behind me. I'm not a person. I hate people that leave doors open. Like,
you did it a couple of times, and it was hilarious. And I think you did it because you knew it was hilarious. It's not like
it could be for comedy.
Yeah, we weren't running an antique shop in there by any means. Yeah. Pretty much do whatever you want in there.
True.
Fucking terrible, dude. Yo, you know what's really cool? I was at the grocery store the other day, and I saw a chick that was mean to me in middle school, and she got fat.
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude, I was fucking pumped. I was just, because I look the same and I wear the same clothes that I wore in high school, which isn't anything to be proud of, but like, I haven't changed physically really at all.
That's not a bad thing necessarily.
Yeah, dude.
You know, I mean, well, you look at the oldest people in the world. It's like a Japanese woman that's, 4'2".
Yeah.
98 pounds.
That's gonna be me, dude.
Yeah, you're gonna shrink 2 more inches to 4'2".
Okay. You're grossly misrepresenting my physical attributes. How's it going, Christian? Hello, Logan. Young Logan in the chat. He says fat as Adam. Yeah, absolutely. Christian says, "I like the tablecloth you're wearing, or you're rocking there, Rick." Yes. This is my powerful dashiki. I wear this whenever I need to get...
Who said
that? Christian in the chat.
Well, he's whoever Christian
Christian's
is.
A female.
Oh.
I'm rocking a dashiki.
That was a good joke, by the way.
What did you say?
Hmm?
I'm spinning a lot of plates here. What did you say?
What did she say? I didn't say anything. I thought that was...
Oh, she called my dashiki a tablecloth.
Yeah, I think that's funny.
Yeah, that was a burn. It was a burn.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'm probably going to kill myself now right after this, and it's your fault, Christian. Tell Eric that he can have my computer. Actually, wait, Adam, you get my computer in the event of my death.
What are you talking about?
Untimely death. Could you imagine how shocked the world would be if I died? How just everyone would be in emotional shambles. They were like, "Oh, not Rick. Anyone but Rick." Fucking wears a tablecloth and talks about dumb shit on the internet with his friends.
A lot of money would be exchanged for bets. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The over and under on it, probably.
You ain't wrong, girl. You ain't wrong.
Yeah.
Everybody's always betting on the kid to fail, and that don't happen.
Is that what they're doing?
Yeah, dude, they're just betting on the kid to let him down.
Yeah, so what's going on?
Yeah, you always know, dude. I say it on the show all the time. You never bet against the kid.
The shirt lets us down. You didn't have to let us down. You wore the shirt. It let us all down.
This shirt's awesome. I walk on water with this shirt on, dude. And who are you? You look like a fucking Bear Grylls wannabe. Yeah, I bet you camp in your driveway. You
Well,
fucking
you
pussy. That's different.
do.
That's different. The last time I camped on Adam's driveway, man, what year would that have been? That would have been like 2019. No, just before that.
It might have been summer of 2019.
Maybe, because I was gonna say it was the time that we watched those comedy specials and smoked cocaine on the cigarettes.
No,
And-
we watched the Tarantino movie.
Was that the same? Was that the same?
I
trip?
don't know. We attempted to smoke cocaine out of a cigarette also there, so I feel like it was probably at the same time. I don't know.
All right, well, yeah, let's stop telling this story. I feel like this is one of those stories we need to like shelf and leave for like a few years from now.
Yeah, but no, and we put that bed mattress in there.
Oh, that's right, that funky ass mattress. I forgot about that. And you drove that funky ass mattress all the way down the mountain and dropped it off in our garage, I think it was.
That's where it belonged.
Yeah, but it was all full of mold. Why would you bring it back to me? It had been rained on and all kinds of shit.
I'm not doing anything with it.
Well, throw it in a dumpster. You don't bring it back to your fucking best friend's house.
Dumpster is way too expensive. What do you mean? I'm gonna
go behind a grocery store and you throw shit in the dumpster.
Yeah, no, someone else can do that. Here you go. Here's your fucking moldy ass.
You've got no gumption. That's the problem with you kids these days. You don't have any fucking get up and go. I'm always telling my friends down at the pool hall about kids like you and how you have an utter lack of gumption and you have zero. Excuse me?
The billiards.
No, I'm speaking to my friends who are also fellow war veterans. We've all been in the shit together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we all went to career together.
North or south?
Both. I was on a speaking tour. This was in 2002. Let's see here. Christian says he doesn't want all the kiddie porn on it, referring to my computer. That's not fair. That's not fair. I don't appreciate
Christian's
that.
a chick.
Yeah, she's married to Eric remember Eric?
No.
You remember Eric. He was on the show back when you caught COVID with my sister.
Right.
Yeah, well, I gave you COVID, but that's the thing is you had it coming, dude. I couldn't have you getting close to my sister like that.
The one time.
Yeah. I wasn't going to
have missed a show. I've never missed another show. It's weird. Call in, people.
Yeah.
Have you seen, does he have a mason ring? Are there triangles that he's like flexing?
I'm always signaling to the Illuminati. That's the whole reason I have a podcast in the first place, is that it's basically one big platform for me to signal to QAnon followers and the Illuminati and let them know what my next move is, because that's pretty much what I'm doing these days. That's what allows me to dress like this. My connection with the Illuminati. Not an inability to grow up at all.
I feel like it'd be funnier if the Illuminati was like this, still a secret like group.
Yeah.
They just like were really into like create like secret knot tying.
Oh my God. I thought you were gonna go sexual with it and be like the Illuminati, like they're all fucking each other and stuff.
Well, it's Illuminati.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. It's just
it's not a knot. It's not a knot. It's a knot. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, you tie in. You know, they're just doing these weird knots that like, you know,
what constitutes a weird knot?
Well, I don't know. Something. But it's such a like crazy knot. It's like affecting American politics.
I think
still the same way. They're still
like
doing
a
the
figurative
same nefarious. Knot. They're doing the same nefarious shit. But it all has to revolve around knots. Instead of like isosceles triangles and stuff, like, you know.
Dude, if we were on MTV right now, you would get nexted. I would next this conversation. This is too much. Christian says, oh, no, I'm sorry. Here, I've got more messages to catch up with. Julian Ree Heropries says, I haven't been able to catch y'all live in weeks. I listen, though, while I'm watering plants or trimming. Nice. This is a very good podcast to trim your marijuana plants, too. Or smoke any type of drugs, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like you listen for a word every 5 minutes and you just pick up one word every 5 minutes. Yeah. You'll probably still enjoy it the same. So
a really fun game to do is smoke a hit of crack every time Adam says And then you'll probably have like 1 or 2 smokes of crack every month or so.
You're gonna have people going through withdrawals.
Yeah, exactly. Hello, Mike. How you doing? Mike's up in the chat. Harry Boothole again. Rick, is that your mom's blouse? Yeah. Yes, it is. Thank you for noticing. Let's see.
Not true.
Shut up. Don't interrupt me while I'm scanning chat. Julian Lee says, I'm working at Single Source now. Christian says, Adam looks like a divorced dad picking up his kids in a Publix parking lot. Yeah, he looks like someone who hits women.
I have hair that's not gray or anything.
What does that mean? You think all dads have gray hair?
Those are older gentlemen. Yeah,
that's not true. Dude, we're in our 30s. We're almost in our mid 30s. Like, we are the age where people are like having kids and shit like that. Like, we're not all grayed out. You have this image of yourself like you're still 16 years old running around like these fucking old people, these goddamn boomers. Meanwhile, this guy's probably like 6 months younger than you that you're pissed off at.
It's probably true.
Yeah, look at people running for public office our ages and shit like that. It's concerning that we keep getting older.
Are they though?
I don't know. I'm talking out of my ass. What am I supposed? Like, I don't know. Look at me. Look at what I look like. Do I look like someone who knows what they're talking about all the time?
You look well informed.
Yeah, leave me the fuck alone. Come here if you want to laugh. Anything else, fuck off.
Yeah, you look well informed.
Yeah. Anyone that has a problem, just see my agent. Executive intern Logan's my agent now.
Not a bad agent.
Not at all, man.
Yeah.
Julian Lee says, every time I see Adam, he looks more and more like like stoner Elon. That's not a bad look. Julian Lee says, hello, Mike. Miss y'all. Hope the fam's good. Mike Liss says, what up, Julian? Oh, I guess I don't have to read you guys' personal conversations that are happening in the chat.
No.
Speaking of chats, this fucking Ukraine war situation going on with this Russian invasion. I've been watching these YouTube pundits who basically have like their own quote unquote news station that they run through YouTube. This one guy, his name's Steve, and he does Agenda Free TV. I have to show you this guy. Like, I already have his stream queued up because I saw he went live when we were talking about doing a stream. So
who?
His name, I don't know his last name. His name's Steve, but I've been trolling his chat for the past couple of days because he's like really easy to annoy, and he yells at the chat sometimes, and like his name of his channel is Agenda Free TV, and he censors the shit out of his chat, dude. Like, if it's not going his way, he has his fucking legion of mods that like come through and just ban people. Like, I kept getting put on timeouts and stuff, and I'm not even using a sock account. I'm using Brass Tacks Podcast.
Are they like bot?
I don't know. That's a good question. I want you to see what he looks like though. So
what kind of keywords are you using to get that quick?
And no, that's not true. I don't know. I can't remember what I was saying. It depends on what
Maybe
he's talking
bots.
about. Here, let's turn his channel on and see what he's got going on.
Going on right now on the live stream. There is this fire coming up.
He's such a funny looking guy.
And we just saw on the live stream a bunch of shooting at things being shot at.
Tell me my man doesn't look like Elias if Elias wasn't a grown ass man. Like, this looks like weak Elias, doesn't it?
No.
You don't think so?
What do you mean? The hair color is not even close.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
It's like literally.
I thought he looked like a weak Elias, dude. Whatever.
No, he looks like, I don't know.
Like, well, like who? I can guess what you want to say. Harry Boothole says, "Damn, 30-minute lockout." What did you already get? Did you already get in trouble on his channel as well? It's just his voice, man.
Power plant, the largest nuclear plant in Europe. Fire has already
he gets so worked up so quickly
it will be
too.
10 times larger than Chernobyl. Russians must immediately cease the fire. Allow firefighters establish a security zone.
The other day, he was eating and didn't know that his camera was still on.
Well, he's drinking from a mug right now.
Somebody just said the lights on the left
Why is he
blinking
doing
on and off our car alarm.
I mean, I feel like that's more acceptable than eating. He was like eating a sandwich.
Right,
I don't think I have a street view here. There's no street view that I can show you. Oh, there is a street view. Hang on, let's see what I can.
Adam, why haven't you? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, do they use mugs because like it's like for years they use mugs Is that to mask actually what actually they're drinking? And it always appears as water, basically, from a mug.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows though? Because it's like
if it was a clear glass, like normal people drink during the day.
Right.
Unless it's coffee all the time, which is never coffee in there.
This guy, it might be either that or codeine or something. I feel like to be a news anchor, to be a news anchor, you got to be on lean.
That's probably it, yeah.
I'd be a big lean guy. I've never done lean. I feel like that's one of the few.
You've done codeine.
No, I've never done codeine. I don't think.
Like never for when you're.
No, like I've always had like over the counter shit, like when I was sick as a kid or something like that, and then as an adult, I just don't take medicine at all because I'm a fucking
same here.
Fucking dynamo.
Like in the past, like if you have like a cough, they give you like liquid codeine or something.
Oh no, yeah, I've never had that.
Yeah,
it's probably good that I haven't though. Like because you never know. Like it's a weird thing with drugs. I've never like found a drug that I was addicted to outside of alcohol. Like obviously we all know what I went through with that, but like things that I've never tried before, especially now in like my 30s. If someone was like, "Yo, you want to do some codeine?" I'd be like, "Fuck no, dude. No, I'm 33 years old." But like,
I'd leave if someone after the first one syllable of that.
Right,
I'm walking.
Yeah, that's not a good time to me, man. Like if someone's like, "Oh, we're smoking a bowl or something," that's one thing. But yeah,
even that, I smoke weed. Well, like you and I smoke weed. Sorry, I don't want to dox you, but if I go to someone's place and they're like, "Oh, let's smoke weed," it's like, I almost feel like that's like, I don't know. I'll smoke weed, but I don't know if I want to smoke weed with everybody.
Yeah, that can be weird too. The older you get, because people
it's too much. I don't want to smoke even weed.
The problem with smoking weed with people in a group is that you always run the risk of there being that one fucking overly introspective douchebag who's having who probably just started smoking weed in their late 20s and they're still going through this weird it's almost like a honeymoon phase with marijuana, and they're just like, "Oh man, this makes everything so fucking cool, everything's so new," and it's like, dude, shut the fuck up. You sound like a fucking schoolgirl. I know older guys that sound like that smoke weed, that just started smoking weed later in life.
Yeah, and I'll give up someone a pass at a few grams of mushrooms if they're saying that.
Right. Yeah, that's different. That's a different feeling.
That's what I'm saying. You got to be on at least multiple hits of acid.
Yeah.
You can't be doing a one hit of acid and be saying stuff like that.
Yeah, dude. Couple of stems, couple of caps. You want to talk about how you feel at one with everything for a couple of minutes, whatever.
No,
dude, knock yourself
I don't want to
out.
hear it. If I'm on mushrooms as well, I'd be like, okay, I would leave. I just would have to leave.
Just go do some lean in your car. Oh no. Please like the stream if you're on lean right now. Make sure you're subscribed too, because YouTube likes to pull that bullshit where they be unsubscribing motherfuckers. We don't play that around here.
R2.
Fucking Logan says Adam looks like he's a big ketamine guy. Yeah, he is.
It was only once, actually, with our friend.
Ketamine? When did you do ketamine?
I don't want to dox the other person.
You don't have to. You could. What? Oh, I'm sorry. Is the buddy the date?
No, your roommate. You were there too, but it's a long story, but yeah.
I can't remember that for some reason. I imagine I was on substances.
Yeah. This was at the old place, one back from the last place.
Oh wait, was Julian Ree there?
No. I mean, he may have been there.
Fucking A, dude. Yeah, I don't remember.
Wait, maybe it was. Oh, fuck, I can't remember.
Logan says it was with Robbie.
No.
Robbie's a big ketamine guy.
He is ketamine.
He is, yeah. His whole entire body is made out of ketamine. Oh, no. I'll tell you what, though. I need more of this coffee. I don't know what's wrong with me. I've been having these weird... Ever since I moved, I feel like I haven't been able to catch up on sleep, because you know how you have to wait? You have to wait for a month before you feel comfortable sleeping in a new environment and shit like that.
You gotta settle.
Yeah.
You gotta absorb the sights and sounds of the area. So
yeah, I haven't settled yet.
Yeah, you gotta settle in how everything is working, in your surroundings.
Yeah, dude.
Like people, environment in general.
Yeah, it's been a process, man. I'm like, I just can't drink enough coffee. I've been going through the caffeine like crazy, dude.
You gotta switch to tea or something, dude.
It doesn't do the same thing, man. It's just not the same, and it makes me pee so much. I can't be peeing like I have prostate cancer. It's literally every 20 minutes.
Drinking the wrong tea then.
Yeah, I mean that could, I when I do drink tea, it's usually only like green tea or something like that. It's nothing.
You're not drinking like you gotta drink like some black teas and stuff.
Yeah, maybe I should switch it up a little
Earl
bit.
Greys, dude.
I like chai and just about anything too. I wish chai did more cool shit for you.
What are you talking about? Chai is tea. Chai is the word for tea.
Well, I'm not a teaologist, motherfucker. I don't know this.
It's the Indian word for tea.
Really?
And probably a bunch of other places. Yeah, like if you're hanging out with Ukrainians and stuff, we would say chai. We just call it chai.
You want to come back to my place and drink some chai?
It's dinner tea, basically.
Adam, would you like me inside of you? Come to my house and let me be inside of you.
Oh, keyboard mouse. But
let me fly to your house and gently open your asshole with my tongue.
He's been starved for baby.
I have not seen a baby girl since the beginning of the pandemic. I have not harassed one woman online since the pandemic.
He just started becoming an Uber driver, so
yeah, dude.
For a Lyft driver.
My hat goes off to these like happy Lyft drivers and happy Uber drivers. They really do make the situation better than it has, or the better than it could be. Like I always get such a weird level of anxiety when I use a rideshare service.
Well, when we would go in, usually, like if you and I were doing one,
mm-hmm.
we would try to. I mean, I would try to chat the dude up a little bit, get him talking.
Well, you wanted to blow every driver we had.
But I want to see what this guy's conversation, like what he's all about. This guy's a nut, dude. He said, yes, I will drive people around in my 2018 whatever or whatever vehicle.
My Dodge Dart.
It's like, what? Okay, well, what's this guy all about? And they always just love to talk.
Yeah, I feel like you have to have that job.
It's fun because then they'll like talk the whole time. And wouldn't do that by myself. If I was just doing an Uber by myself, I'm not talking to anyone. I want to do it if I'm at like my buddy there. If you're there, I would kind of make it funny at least.
Yeah, which we were good at that.
Talk and
that one Uber drive was weird. Like where it seemed like the girl that was ride sharing with us, it seemed like she was a prostitute.
Yeah, we've talked about this before. Like, I think the conclusion was there. Yeah, it was probably.
Yeah, it seemed like she got picked up from one place of living with like a lot of personal belongings and went to another, but was just firing off texts on a phone the entire time, and like she was all done up like makeup wise and shit. It's like this bitch is probably fucking cats for money on the internet.
Yep.
Which, God bless. God bless.
If she's doing it on her own accord and she gets the profits, then if she wants to do it, she can do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we gotta do something about those archaic laws. How you doing, ZK Gaming? How are you, my friend? I was thinking about, speaking of that and like the sex work industry and stuff like that. I feel like, I don't know, like how we have a really staunch stance against hand jobs. What
do you mean?
Like how we don't agree with them. It's like if some woman offers a hand job, you're like, this isn't 7th grade. You need to get out of my face.
Yes, yeah, of course. I mean,
I was thinking that flies in every single instance, except for like when you're getting a massage. I feel like it's part of like relaxation. Like I haven't gotten too many massages in my life, but I know that like it's a common thing for people to get jacked off at some of these massage parlors and stuff like that. And I feel like the only thing that makes it not okay is that it happens at the end of the massage when it should be happening at the very beginning. I
think that's perfectly valid. That is exactly how I was analyzing it as you were talking. It could only, if it only comes at the beginning, then yeah. But at the end, it ruins everything. Yeah,
it undoes the massage, I would feel like.
Yeah, you drop the endorphin, you shoot that first.
Yeah.
That's a game changer.
Empty bag.
That's a total 180.
Yeah.
you know.
And it's not even like at that point, I don't even see it as like really a sexual thing, more as like just it's like
release.
Yeah. It's like you have an empty bag, clear thoughts. Now you can have your muscles and shit relaxed. Like it's all part of one relaxation package.
What if it was just like this weird mechanical, like electronic thing in a wall?
That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool with me. I mean, I don't care what it is. As long as it's friction, who gives a shit?
Okay.
Like those Chinese suck bots that we saw on a couple episodes back where like you literally just walk up to it. It looks like an ATM with a hole in it and you just put your dick in it.
I don't know. I think that's risky a little bit.
I mean, it's risky if mechanically it's able to close so much that it could mangle your genitals. But if there are certain safety precautions in place, which it being a Chinese product, you don't know. I'm guessing
Definitely
not. Yeah, it's probably not even electrically grounded very well or something like that.
Yeah.
Get your penis shocked off. And
how are they cleaning it? No, they're just not. They're definitely not cleaning it.
Oh, you got to clean it, dude. Like a guy comes by every half hour or so and just goes.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's already not sanitary there. They're not going to clean this.
You don't think so? I think what they'd do is they'd probably just empty it into a fryer and just fry wontons in it.
Yeah, probably.
They would use it for dumpling batter or whatever.
Wonton soup, yeah, would be good.
Welcome to Bing Bong.
Bing bong, ding dong.
Yeah. Oh, that's not good. We really did tailspin into a job or to a half-assed bit about eating cum.
We're Icarus right now.
Yeah, but
Too close to the sun.
I really do think they need to do something about that. Like in terms of like first of all, quit counting hand jobs as like a sexual thing. Like if someone adds an extra couple of bucks to a massage bill to have their penis milked before a massage, like just let it happen. Like let it just be a menu item.
Sure. But most of the time it's not willing participants.
Right. Yeah, it's like sex
it's like
slaves.
Basically like they're imported and
when I first
into doing it.
Yeah, when I first moved to Colorado, there are so many Jack Shacks up and down Federal Boulevard.
Oh yeah, that was so weird to me. Like,
just operating with
coming here, I'm like, why are there all these massage places? Who's really needs these massages?
Yeah, dude. Like, so the first house I lived at, just off of Federal, there was one super close, right next to a Chinese restaurant. And 3 a.m, I'm traveling home, and of course, like me and everyone I'm with, we're all just fucking wasted. And we all busted out laughing because it was snowing super hard. And as we were driving by this Jack Shack, this one fat old like Chinese looking woman who looked angry as shit was standing out there with like a line of all these hot chicks who were dressed in lingerie, and they were all just speed smoking cigarettes at 3 a.m in the snow. And they all look like they're freezing their asses off, and then like the house mom or whatever is wearing this big furry like robe thing. We were laughing, and then I stopped laughing because I was like, oh, those are modern day slaves that I just saw. Like
basically,
with like no clothing on in like -2-degree weather and shit.
Yeah, and that lady owns their passports and stuff.
Yeah, like
so they have to like jerk construction workers off.
Yeah, and it's all because their dad like got in upside down with a triad member over some mahjong over in China, and now his like great niece is jacking off construction workers and oil rig workers at the end of the day. Could you imagine that? Like your whole job is like you got to jack off an oil rig worker, just that big old fucking greasy hog. You got to lube that up and try to make that spit.
No, it's just at that point you just devolve into like just a robot, right, to survive, I think.
Yeah.
That's why they do it.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Oh, Chad, calm down. Chad in the chat here, he's getting brazen.
About what?
About Josh and his drinking.
I can't see that. Chat here.
Speaking of the show and the lineup and stuff like that, Chad says, I'll body him. I like this beef. We need to keep this beef energy up.
ZK Gaming has a Ukrainian flag.
Yeah. He's had that. He's had that since the invasion started.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. He said something about you being a pussy too, like you not going over there and enlisting because you're like not man enough to help your own people out.
Yeah.
That's actually me. I said that.
My arms would get tired, dude. I can't fly all the way over there.
That's a good point too. Yeah, humans weren't made to fly.
No.
Chad says, I'm your new security guard. I would welcome that. I saw Chad the other day. Chad was nice enough to stop by my mommy's house when I was moving some of my shit out, and he said hello. We was up in the neighborhood
he didn't
together.
Help you?
He was going about his business, dude. There was nothing really for him to help me with.
All right.
I had already loaded my desk in my mom's car and my computer and shit. He saw me right when I was moving like the last bit of the studio out.
All right.
Chad says positive beef. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm all about some internet beef, man. There's nothing better than internet beef.
I don't dig on the red meats, dude.
Yeah. Adam likes his meat cylindrical and flesh colored.
Yeah, I need positive chicken or a salmon or something.
Adam likes them so long that he has to question whether or not he'll be able to take the whole thing without crying. Oh, but getting back to what I was saying about the show and stuff like that, what we're doing is we're changing up the lineup and the schedule and shit like that. Or actually not the schedule, but like what we're going to do is 2 shows a month. Adam and I are going to do a show together, just us, and then 2 shows a month. We'll do one as the whole group and shit like that. And then we're also going to pepper in some more hangouts and other bullshit that we're coming up with on the fly as we speak.
That's just Saturdays. The Saturday schedule has changed a little bit.
That's right. We're still going to be bringing that heat and that fire. And Adam's going to be bringing that hot boy attire. We need to get a tracksuit stream going before it gets too warm out.
You think so?
Yeah, dude. It's going to get too warm down here, and I'm not going to be able to wear my tracksuit for like another 6 months.
I just wore it the other day.
I know you did. I'm saying we need to get one going together.
Yeah, all right. My God.
Chad says Adam likes tube steaks.
Mm-hmm.
That's not super far off. Dude, have you seen this subreddit of volunteers for Ukraine?
No, what is it?
Oh, this is one of the greatest things ever. Let me pop this over so the folks at home can see. So this subreddit started up whenever the invasion started, and so what this is a subreddit dedicated for people all over the world to come and help each other enlist and go help in Ukraine right now. Like you can get in touch with people on this subreddit here, and they'll give you all the instructions and all the information you need to get over there and start fighting.
Dude, that's like it's a thirst trap, dude.
It's pretty funny because there's like a lot of edgelords on here too that like one dude had a story about traveling all the way to Ukraine, getting there and turning back or something like that because of some bullshit having to do with his paperwork and stuff. Like like you see a lot of guys trying to steal valor for and not even like attempting to go to Ukraine.
His papers.
They're stealing. Yeah, it was a convoluted bullshit story. Like everybody knew it was bullshit. But it's a really funny subreddit that like updates frequently, and like all these people post their gear, like this guy, and they post their gear before they're getting ready to ship out and shit like that. It's pretty funny. One dude posted his gear and got absolutely torn apart the other day. Like it was like some old it's like he went to Walmart and bought a bunch of camping gear.
I mean,
yeah. There was like
winter a little bit, so
there was like multicolored camping gear. Like there were like a hot pink tent and like a bright blue and orange fucking backpack and shit like that. And like a really basic first aid kit, like something that just has like band-aids and shit in it. People are like, "You're not gonna make it, bro. You're not gonna make it. You have no idea, man. It's people are in the shit over there."
Just handing out band-aids to kids.
Yeah, dude.
Like you said.
Yeah, this is it's a good subreddit, man.
Yeah, it's probably all right.
Bitch, I'm just wondering when you're gonna stop posting stolen valor stories on here and go take up arms with your fellow brothers. Stop being such a lazy ass.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I thought about going over there. I was brushing my teeth this morning, and I was like, you know what, dude? It's not my fucking problem. And I went and got a cheeseburger instead.
You were listening to Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, seems like the whole city goes against me. Every time I'm in the streets, I hear ah. I think his Super Bowl performance was subpar. I was not impressed with my boy.
Oh, I haven't been impressed by any of that stuff in years.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. For some reason, when people go too hard on a stage or something, and all their words sound like they're losing breath, it's like, all right, man, you gotta fucking dial it back just a little tiny bit. I get it. It's the Super Bowl. You're excited and shit like that. It's probably like a once in a lifetime experience, but like, don't let it affect your performance. Be a professional.
Yeah.
That's why I'm always 100% on whenever I perform, Adam. I take that approach.
You call that performing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
whatever.
up, Kyle?
I mean, yeah, all these Ukrainian sites and Russian sites are botted out, dude.
Yeah. Kyle, how you doing? He says, yo, I was going to try and watch the new South Park episode. It wasn't on HBO Max, but South Park Studios website has it for free. Lamar only had like 40 seconds at most. Why was 50 Cent there? I have heard in the club way too many times. Would have rather heard Kendrick more. Yeah, I agree. I think like sometimes it's just fan service. You know, it's a giant corporate event. They're just there for wow factor. Everybody's like, oh, wow, look at 50 Cent. He got fat, but he's still upside down on that bar.
Yeah, exactly.
Good on him.
Upside down, dude. He was dangling like upside down.
Yeah, dude. He didn't give a fuck. He still got vitamin water money. He's out there living his life.
True.
If I had vitamin water life, I would like. That's the thing is like I give it up to celebrities sometimes, like rich celebrities, I should say. I give it up to them for not dying all the time because knowing me, knowing like how crazy and impulsive I can be, I know for sure, like especially if I had gotten money in my late teens and through my 20s and shit, I would 100% be dead.
You would have bought a wave runner.
Yeah.
Crashed it.
It would have been a jet ski accident.
Ski-doo.
Yeah, Rick was doing a gay stunt for some movie, dude, and he died on a wave runner.
Yeah, this movie called Jackass.
Yeah, that's what it was.
They were about to get... No, but you ruined that because there's a huge lawsuit after you got killed, so no one ever heard of Jackass.
Oh no! Oh, that's like some alternate reality nightmare shit.
Butterfly effect.
Yeah, man. Rick was sucking off 9 dudes on the back of a Sea-Doo, and he ran into a dock that had a bunch of kids on it. Everyone died except for Rick, but he's doing 25 to life because naked men hit the children as they were flying over the dock. So now it's a sex crime.
I always knew if Rick got a Sea-Doo,
he'd get arrested for a sex crime.
He was going to be arrested for sex crimes, mostly underage.
Yeah.
Homosexual for sure. This is the interview after you're dead.
Right.
Like the Netflix, like, true TV thing.
Oh, the 60 minutes after I've been dead for like 10 years.
Dude, try to do some kind of profile.
Yeah, because there's been like 10 more instances like mine of like small YouTubers that have gone crazy like after they get a tiny bit of money, kill themselves on a Sea-Doo. Yeah,
you got a check for $500.
I was gonna say he got $500 in his bank account. It wasn't even from YouTube. It was like some kind of like accounting error, and it had to do with like a stimulus check that he didn't get.
YouTube money wouldn't have been posted for 72 business hours.
Yeah, dude.
After that.
Yeah, dude. Start talking like Steve-O when I get money. Yeah. Just be really annoying at all times.
Steve-O he should have smoked cigarettes.
Yeah, it's weird that you got
to have an excuse.
Like his voice is just naturally that bad.
Mm-hmm.
I try to listen to his podcast because he gets like interesting guests, and he really is like for a dude that did Duster professionally for like a decade and a half. He's got his shit together, surprisingly.
Yeah,
but it's
now for sure.
Yeah, but you just have to like listen in shifts because there's always a lot of like, yeah, but then the other time, dude, and he does it. He interjects a lot, like he'll interrupt people's train of thought with a yeah, dude, that kind of thing. And then he'll go off on a tangent where it's just that sharp voice for like a good 5 minutes straight. And it's just too much. Can't do it.
Well, look, I can take a couple minutes of them, but then it's like, all right, man, I got it. Like porta potties getting launched in the air when you're in.
Yeah.
Fine.
Well, it's like my man's in his 40s now.
You're
and he's
95.
Yeah, which is 95 in Jackass years. But like he's touring the nation, doing a XXX show, like stapling his nutsack at 40 something years old. Like that's too much, man.
I mean, it's not good.
You're doing too much. If you're stapling your nuts at 40 years old, pimp, you gotta like just do the YouTube thing. Like just have the fucking successful podcast and have that be enough for you.
Maybe he's like, as long as I stay sober, stapling my ball sack is way better. So I mean, it might be
that's
that
what
might
it
be
is.
true.
That's what it is.
You know, like this is fine. This is way better than, back into this like addictive like time.
Yeah, you're not wrong, because that's what it is. I mean, idle time is the addict's worst enemy,
Right.
and like you're right. It does take stapling your nutsack to keep that perspective. I mean, for me personally, no. I did something similar, like when I was financially stable again after quitting drinking. Like we started doing the show real seriously, and like that really helped because it is kind of like a full-time job on top of a full-time job.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
no, you're 100% right. I mean, that was great that we could get like that going again.
Yeah. I feel like we needed to, man. Like we talked about it all the time, and it's not like we ever lost the passion for it.
No, but like you needed some time.
Yeah.
But like it came back and it was like totally different. Like, I mean, the energy, everything. Yeah.
Yeah, we started popping off proper.
Well, yeah, and then like I mean, you like solved all the technology issues.
Yeah, that's probably what my favorite part about this show is, like all this shit that I was forced to learn.
Yeah, like you just dove headfirst into that shit and just learned all the shit that I would never take 5 minutes. I'm like, no, I'll just give someone money,
right?
Learn this and then tell me about it or something like.
Yeah.
But you like learned everything and you got like really good at it. And like there was evolutions of mics, camera.
There's been a lot of equipment. I was thinking about that the other day. Like, how I was playing with mixers and shit for the longest time, like trying to find the right mixer for us that would allow us to like play music and do sound effects and dumb shit like that.
Yep.
We went through how many fucking pieces of equipment doing that search for the right like mixer alone.
Dude. Yeah. It was, there's all these evolutions of technology, and now we've evolved into doing this separately, but like the technology, like now you just say, buy this, and then we plug it in, and it's still, I mean, it's not the same.
No, it's never going to be
together, but
it's never going to beat being in the room.
This is pretty good.
For the
circumstances, I would say.
Yeah, I was actually talking to Bite Size today, and we were talking for a little while, and fucking he was saying how like he misses the shows where it was like just me and you, and like in the same room having these long ass conversations and shit.
Yeah, because it's like you can I mean, there's human interaction, like to have 50% of like the how you should interact as a human cut.
Yeah.
It becomes more difficult just to react to each other but if you're in the same room obviously and then doing the show, it's like you can pick up still off of people's body, how they're saying things a lot easier than if you're 1,000 miles away or something.
Big time, dude, big time.
So is it 1,000 miles? How many miles?
Call him. I think it's a little bit more than that if I'm not mistaken.
It's like
Kyle says
7 hours.
Kyle says, I remember when Rick told me he had a podcast, I was like, holy shit, this guy's a big shot. Makes me feel bad, man. Yeah, well, I mean, you thought wrong. I'm not a big shot.
Move.
I'm just a shot. I'm some kind of shot. How you doing, Reggie? Reggie says, yo, Ricky Poo. How you doing, girl? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. We just hanging out.
Who's Regina?
Regina, I used to work with Regina at the dispensary in Boulder.
Mm.
We were amongst a handful of only down to earth people there in that area. We had some.
Hi, Regina.
You remember some of the people I worked with. There were some loose cannons over there.
Yeah.
Actually, I can't say shit. I was the loosest cannon over there with.
There might be some ties.
Yeah, with my exploits. I never called off work attempting to have AIDS though. That's the one thing that I've never been able to top. That's just too much. Reggie, do you remember that kid? I can't remember his fucking name, but like what was his fucking name? He was the tall weird kid who claimed to have AIDS, and he lived like right behind the shop at that fucking co-op building place.
Tom Hanks.
Something like that. I can't remember his fucking name, but like when he called in and he was like, "Yo, I can't come into work. I think I've got HIV." We were like, "What? Why do you think that?" And he was like, I had sexual intercourse with multiple partners unprotected, and I just know I've got it." Taylor, that sounds right. No. Taylor was the cool guy. Taylor was the tall, cool guy. Like he was a fellow manager.
Right, well, we don't want to dox people here.
No, Taylor wouldn't care. Taylor's cool as shit. Was the weird kid's name Taylor as well? Because that's gonna blow my mind. Let's see. Reggie says, "Please, for the love of God, don't call me that." Yeah, let's not say that about her. I forgot about that. Actually, now that you've mentioned it, I remember you saying something to me about that years ago. Let's see.
I do know. I think maybe the one guy at that pipe place was that off of like a who is this? Kyle? Is that Kyle? The place off of like 104th and something, or like deeper than that. There was a pipe place.
Mile High Pipe and Tobacco. There's a couple of those in that area.
Maybe that's not what I'm thinking.
Oh wait, it says, "Did you guys ever know a guy named Aaron? He didn't work in dispensaries, but at head shops around here, like Mile." No, I don't know anyone by that name.
Sounds familiar a little bit.
Oh, Reggie said his name was Taylor, and he sent a weird ass email. Yeah, that was him. Shit, so his name was Taylor too. But he would stand outside the building on his breaks, and he would just chant super loudly on the sides of the streets in Boulder, and people would just like, try to navigate around him because he'd be right in the middle of the fucking sidewalk. And then sometimes he would just stand up and like have his arms outstretched like he was the Messiah, and he'd just be staring up at the sun.
He's a Joker, dude.
Crazy.
He's a agent of chaos.
Dude, I was so pumped when he didn't come shoot everyone that worked there. I was so afraid. Like he was the one guy I was ever really like kind of like, yo, this cat might try to pull some shit here, because he's that crazy. It's not even like he means to be that crazy. It's just that he needs to be medicated and like watched. This guy's out of his fucking mind.
Yeah, he's the Joker.
You're the Joker.
Got those scars.
You want to
know? He wants attention. He's an agent of chaos. Ooh, okay, cool, dude. I don't involve me in your chaos.
That sounds cool. I want to be an
agent
order.
Of chaos. Like I don't want anything to do with any of these people. Move on.
I'm an agent of chaos.
NPCs, dude.
My name is Rick Bitch Getter, and I'm an agent of chaos. I'm coming to your town. I'm gonna write a fucking sweet ass movie called Rick Bitch Getter. And it's going to be about this no-nonsense 80s action hero who's coming out of retirement to save the world when Russia starts launching nukes, dude. I'm going to play the main character, obviously, because I'm super masculine and can pull it off. But I'm just like, one of the end scenes is going to be like, I jump up 50 stories into the air, like Superman style, like punching up into the air. And like as a Russian nuke is falling on New York City, I fucking bust out this mega sweet spin kick. And like it'll be sick product placement because I'll be wearing some Yeezys or something, and I'll like kick the stupid ballistic or the stupid missile back over to Russia.
Would you be drinking Pepsi or Coke?
Stolies, actually. I'm gonna fall off the wagon and start drinking in the movie. Like it's like a Hancock kind of thing. Like our hero's kind of an anti-hero with a drinking problem, but he tries to do right by humanity. His name is Rick Bitch Getter.
So there's like a struggle.
Yeah, internal.
In his ego. Yeah, an ego struggle. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's based on true events in my life.
Loose.
No, it's to the T. I've actually gone toe to toe with Russia before, and I have physically jumped 50 stories in the air to spin kick ballistic missiles or intercontinental ballistic missiles. I've done it several times. Yeah, I mean, check my Wikipedia if you don't believe me. Actually, don't check it. Just believe me and don't be a fucking asshole about it. Let's see. We got some comments we need to catch up on. Kyle says he was an apprentice blowing his own glass too. Dude, there was nothing worse than working at dispensaries and having to talk to people who blew glass or people who were talking about getting into blowing glass. I hate when people talk about getting into anything. Like if you're not doing it actively, like I don't want to hear about your exploits in it. Like already be doing something and don't tell me about it until you already started doing it. I hate when people are like, yo, I'm thinking about getting into gymnastics or something like that. I'm just like, what do you mean? Like, what do you need validation? You need me to tell you to go do it? Like, just go do it if you want to go do it. But like, don't talk to me about it until you've actually done it. I don't know. That just bothers me when people talk about doing shit and not doing it. People do it with podcasting all the time. You know how many fucking
That's
messages?
90%, Rick.
Yeah, I get so many messages. People are like, I'm thinking about starting a show. And I'm like, okay. So go ahead and do it, or like, do you have an idea? Or like, no, not really. I haven't really thought about it. I want to do it. Okay, so why do you want to do it? Do you have that? Why don't you want to do it? Yeah, like, do you have the why down? That's pretty important.
Not at this point. Nah, it's too saturated.
Reggie says she might know Aaron. Nice. Kyle says that was a long ass fucking time ago. I don't think Rick was even here yet. Yeah, possibly. Rick's been reading too much anime, says Agent D-Bone. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, whatever. That's my collection completed so far just for the past month and a half. That's what I've gone through this past month and a half. Next month is going to be a good month for manga because there's a lot of new releases coming out, a lot of good shit popping off.
Is there a lot of karate chopping in these, or what Sometimes. Is there a lot of?
It depends on what genre you like to read. Like I read a lot of shonen mangas, so there's a ton of fucking karate chopping and a lot of predictable storylines, but I love it. What are you gonna do?
Show.
Yeah, I like to read. It's good that I have my own home now because it's like you read that, your dad walks in, first thing he's thinking is,
your son looks like a fag to me.
I used to get called that a lot when I was younger, when I first started like reading manga and Japanese comics and stuff like that. I heard that word a lot in school and out. I
understand that.
That's what pisses me off is like I'm 33 and now it's like acceptable to like anime and read manga and stuff like that. And it's like I walked through the fucking trenches when I was a kid. I had to deal with these goddamn bullies and all this other bullshit.
I'm not convinced it's acceptable at this point, but
it's acceptable.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
I'm telling you. Pissed me off.
It's tolerable. I'll tolerate it. I won't accept it.
I just enjoy doing this is the thing is like if it wasn't an honest love, then obviously I wouldn't do it. But like I honestly love a lot of the things I did as a kid. It still makes me happy to this day. So I continue to do it. Like I'm gonna always probably read Japanese comic books. I'm gonna always watch anime. I'm gonna always say bad words with my friends on the internet. It's something I've been doing for so long that's like a comfort zone to me.
Yeah,
in a world that is uncomfortable.
It's fair to a certain degree, but I don't know. I
think
that stuff's
basically, if someone doesn't like it, they can suck my dick. That's what I'm saying in so many words.
No, I mean it's dumb. I can't get into it. It's just it makes no sense.
Yeah, dude. To each her own.
Mm-hmm. It stinks.
I don't mean to misgender you or anything.
You're wearing shorts too?
Yeah, dude. These are my.
Is that hot there, dude?
It was hot in this room with the equipment on. Like, I shouldn't even be bitching because this room is fucking massive. But like, it got warm. But these are my bamboo and hemp shorts that I got at a music festival in Michigan. I got these at Rothbury, which later became Electric Forest. But these things are baggy as shit, and they've got like a bag sack on the waistband. So like this little mug right here, you can put drugs and stuff in it, and you flip it down into your waistband, and it sits right there in the crook of your gear. So like when you're going through the security line, to your fucking fish show or whatever dumb shit you're watching, security doesn't touch your gear. They touch everywhere around it, but you get to keep your drugs on you.
You say don't.
Yeah, I say not before you take me out on 3 dates, mister.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't no hooah.
Yeah, we're stone cold feminists here.
Mm-hmm.
And we're calling you out.
That's right. Where's that button? Here we go.
We're stone cold feminists.
My phone's in the way
here,
of my soundboard.
and we're calling you out.
I need to move this.
What phone do you have?
The iPhone 11 Pro Max.
Is there a new one?
There are several new ones since that one came out.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's see. Reggie says, I thought you'd get a kick out of this, Rick. I'm eating Chef Boyardee for dinner. Nice. I haven't had that in a while either.
I'll do some SpaghettiOs.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never gotten tired of anything the Boyardee makes. He's wicked hot up in the kitchen, if you ask me.
It's a good meatball. Not a spicy one.
Yeah. I enjoy a lot of like food I shouldn't, man. Like I still really enjoy ramen, like a lot of high sodium foods.
I don't understand the ramen thing.
Well, I like a different type. Like obviously the top ramen in the Marukan or whatever the fuck that is. Like that's okay. That's always gonna be what we started off on and shit like that and shit. But whatever. Like the ones I like are the ones where it's like cooked ramen noodles in like a plastic package. You open those mugs up and then it comes with like a sauce and like a powdered something, like usually like dried vegetables or something that expand when the water hits it. Like just shit you still shouldn't be eating, but like the noodle texture is much better. It's more true to form, if you will.
Yeah, but like the preservatives in it, it's like that's
yeah, it's still giving me cancer.
It's not good.
Yeah, it's not cool.
What about sushi?
I actually just had some sushi last night.
Good.
Yeah, I eat a lot of sushi. I eat a lot of like fish in general.
Dude, the sushi you could eat like at least, well, depending where you live, I guess, but you know, a couple of times a week, it's like good. You don't want to go too much. I mean, don't they have like Fred Mercury poisoning you can get from them or something?
I think certain fish are more susceptible to that than others. Like I don't know. I'm not a big fishologist, nor am I a marine biologist. But yeah, I know there is a
member of Queen.
Definitely, I'm a member of Queen, dude. You know I am. I'm the first guy that kissed Freddie Mercury and made him realize he didn't just like bitches.
Yeah.
He was like, this little motherfucker's onto something.
Mm-hmm.
You know how it is. Reggie says it's because we're kids at heart. Exactly. I still enjoy Gushers and bullshit that I shouldn't as well. I think that's why I still look like I'm 17, because I eat Gushers and fucking Hot Pockets. One day the bottom's going to just drop out on my youthful appearance and I'm going to look like Adam for the rest of my life. Just a husk of a man that used to love life, used to have light in his eyes before he lost it when he was in the shit in Vietnam.
Yeah, they have good commerce there. I would encourage any company to move from China to Vietnam for your manufacturing.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sure. So look it up, people.
Let's see. Reggie says, I do know a few glass blowers, so yeah, plus Boulder, like everyone knows everyone by the 6. Oh, yeah, the Kevin Bacon thing. Oh, they're talking about this glass blower guy.
Oh, well. Boulder's gay, dude.
We all know Boulder's gay.
It's super gay.
I think I mentioned something negative about Boulder at least like once every time we go live. When, like, no matter what we're talking about, it always circles back to like, hey, fuck Boulder.
There's not much positive to say about it. You know, it's if you exclude the people, there's stuff to positive.
Move your camera down. If you're gonna lean back like fucking Fat Joe, yeah, there we go.
Oh, I don't want to dox my keyboard.
It's Braille.
Yeah.
Adam's blind.
Yeah, there's no letters on anything.
Yeah, Adam's been trying to hide the fact that he's blind because he thinks it's gonna make him strike out with the fellas at meetups. No one wants to be...
Boulder was never cool.
No, and no one wants to be responsible for a gay blind man.
No.
You have to have a lot of trust in people to be a gay blind man.
Maybe not. Maybe you can, you know, again, be Icarus and just get too close to the sun, man.
I wonder if there's a way to sound feminine with the cane. Like if your taps can sound feminine rather than masculine.
Probably.
I think that's got to be a thing, right?
It's like it's a light tap.
I would just have like a little speaker on my blind cane with a little button, and every time you hit it, it just goes, hello, like something like a really gay entrance. when you walk into a Denny's. That's basically how I'm telling you I walk into Denny's.
Or the highway rest stops.
Yeah. That I sleep at overnight.
Highway rest stops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep getting in trouble for drilling holes in the stall walls and shit. I don't think I've ever seen like a real glory hole in real life.
No.
That's gotta be something that's like either it doesn't exist anymore or like if it did, it was like the unicorn, like you see it once in a lifetime. Talking Heads.
Yeah. No, Fort Collins isn't cool.
What are you talking about? We're moving past certain places of Colorado not being cool.
Fort Collins isn't cool.
Talking about glory holes now, pimp.
Yeah. Well, maybe there's some in Fort Collins.
Has anyone in the chat ever seen a real life glory hole? And if so, have you ever used one?
I mean, if you've seen it, you've used it. I feel like.
When I was drinking a lot, like I would ask myself certain things that I thought would put me in a moral quandary. And like one of the things was if I ever came across a glory hole, would I like attempt to utilize it? The answer was yes. When I was drinking. Nowadays, no dice.
I feel like it's not worth it.
Yeah, I'm just not trying to roll dice like that anymore.
It's a little too much mystery.
It is. It's more mystery than I'm bargaining for, and I feel like 9 out of 10 times I'm not gonna like what's on the other side of that wall. Not gonna be happy with it.
Be funny like a RPG type game. Be like you have a mystery level.
That's it.
Like, oh, he'll go into any glory hole.
Yeah, that's in the new Pokemon.
Mysterious.
Yeah, dude, that's in the new Pokemon game. You have to decide whether or not you're gonna utilize a glory hole.
I asked you about Elden Rings or whatever yesterday. That's why I downloaded it last night. I haven't played it once, but I looked at videos of it on YouTube. It's like, fuck, this looks like it's gonna be hard. I don't want to play this.
Yeah, I heard that's the one thing I've heard is that it's extremely difficult, but like that doesn't mean it's bad. You know, like because I played
Yeah, but Dying Light 2, you could just like cruise, jump across stuff, do weird shit.
It's a different game for a different type of person. I'm almost done with it. I still have to finish it, but yeah, I should be able to finish it like by the end of the weekend though. I'm like really far off in it. I've got to be like right at the end.
Most likely, yeah.
Logan says, I agree with Adam. Fort Collins sucks.
Where's Logan?
He's in the chat. Let's see. Kyle says, I haven't been to Fort Collins that many times, but Boulder is pretty much cooler than Fort Collins. Like, I don't know. I only spent like a decent amount of time in Fort Collins. I mean, I'm sorry, not in Fort Collins, but in Boulder. And I was always up to no good. I never really, I don't know.
Did you get in one little fight?
Yeah, my mom got really scared. She said, Did
you move anywhere?
Yeah. She actually hired some chick to pretend to be pregnant. And I moved back to Myrtle Beach and then found out the kid wasn't mine. I pulled up to my parents' house around 7 or 8 and I almost killed myself because I'm 33 and living in my parents' house.
I yelled to daddy,
yo, Holmes, you didn't raise a man. Yo, my mom gets so uncomfortable whenever I trash myself like that around the house. Cause like to me, it's funny. It's funny to say shit like that because it's like there's a dash of truth in it. Like no one wants to get tricked into thinking that they're having a child and that they move across the country to ensue this giant fight that there's going to be over this child. And then you get to here and you find out that like this kid's not yours and you're living in your parents' house and all this other shit. Oh boy, did I have to do some close to the chest comedy routines around my house when I was having those depressed days.
You said, that's cool. You moved on, dude.
I said, hold my phone. I'm going to go kill myself.
Hold my beer?
Yeah. Forgot to mention, started drinking a lot of lean, started drinking a lot of Dos Equis. I was like, if I drink just Dos Equis, it's like kind of ironic. It's not really drinking.
It's true.
Yeah. Started drinking mouthwash.
Yeah, do a mouthwash shit.
Got really into Listerine. Let's see.
I think you get sick if you did that.
Yeah, dude, your stomach lining would be all torn up and shit. You'd be vomiting blood. ZK Gaming says Darius and Twig tells the story of two bright, talented 16-year-old boys as they try to hone those talents into the college scholarships that will get them out of Harlem. Darius likes to read and write. What the fuck are you talking about, ZK Gaming? Are you pitching a story? Are you pitching a script? Maybe ZK Gaming's onto like some kind of
Netflix just picked it up for 2 seasons. So
how cool would it be if ZK Gaming was like, yo, I just got greenlit for this script and I'm adding you and Adam as executive producers.
Okay, well.
That's how we're gonna get out of the hood, Adam. We need to become famous screenwriters.
What kind of screen?
Silver. You remember that song where it's like, in the back shakes a tambourine, something on the silver screen. It's like, I think it came out in like the 90s. It was like a really hot 90s song. You heard it in the clubs and shit.
I don't think so.
I'm going to have to try to find it. Like, we might get a little bit of a... We'll play it until we get the copyright strike. Did you say it sounds fake?
Yeah, I feel like that's made up.
Whatever, bitch. You're about to get fucked up. Hold on. In the back shakes a tambourine. Oh, I think that should do it. In the back shakes a tambourine. Skylar and I used to sing this song all the time. Yeah, I'm about to find this song, dude. You're about to look like a fucking bitch, dude. Yeah, this is who it was. It was Felix the House Cat. You know this song, dude.
Speed seduction in the magazine, endless pleasure in limousine. In the back shakes a tambourine, nicotine from a silver screen. Speed seduction in the magazine, endless pleasure in limousine. In the back shakes a tambourine, nicotine from a silver screen. Speed seduction in the magazine, endless pleasure in limousine. In the back shakes a tambourine, nicotine from a silver screen.
What the fuck? I've never seen this music video ever.
Dude, this song's the shit.
Never heard of it.
Oh, it's so good. Felix the House Cat, silver screen. That shit used to get my dick hard when I was a kid, dude. I'd hear that on the radio. I'd start freaking out. I'd be like, yo, dude, in the back shakes tambourine.
More than Sandstorm?
Sandstorm?
Yeah.
What's Sandstorm?
Dardu, Sandstorm.
I don't know that one. How do you spell Dardu?
Yes, you know it.
Are you sure?
Type in Sandstorm.
All right,
song.
Hold on. In the back shakes tambourine.
There it is. Sandstorm Dardu.
All right. I bet all you buttholes are going to be going to work tomorrow singing Silver Screen.
No, way more than Sandstorm's going to be like the
Darude. 223 million views. We're absolutely going to get the copyright strike on this one.
Told you, dude. The song has been hot way more.
Yeah, apparently so. Here, I guess let's go ahead and take the hit. Because I don't know this song still. Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude.
All right. Yeah, maybe this had obviously this had more critical acclaim and more mainstream exposure. That's not Trinity. That chick's probably way hotter than Trinity. I never found Carrie Ann Moss that attractive.
She's all right.
I'm not saying she's not all right. I'm saying like I just never found her that attractive.
Yeah.
I'd still rather bang you.
Wow.
You homo. Let's see here. Fonzie. There's some douchebag held up with a gun making the cops talk him down, fucking up traffic. Kyle says gun crime in Aurora and East Denver, I heard, has been no joke. Kyle also says that's such a meme, Rick. I'm surprised you haven't heard of it. Logan says they have 120th from Holly to Brighton shut down. God damn. There's a lunatic with a gun somewhere. I wonder if it's on the news. I wonder if it's somewhere I can find this out. Like if there's a guy, Logan says there's a guy in traffic in Colorado causing a scene.
Well, this ain't a scene. It's
What?
an arms race.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm gonna try to find this fucking story.
You're not gonna find it, dude.
Bitch, don't tell me what I can and can't do. It's the internet, and I'm Rick.
It doesn't exist.
Yeah. Adam still hasn't come to terms with the fact that I'm better than him in every single way. Adam's penis doesn't work anymore either.
Okay.
Yeah, that was probably the worst search I could have used.
That was literally...
I don't know what else to type, though. You know what? Actually, I don't fucking care enough.
That's what I'm saying. Move on.
Oh, wait. Logan says Fox 31, I think.
Oh, he doxed Fox 31, dude.
Yeah, dude. Fox 31.
Did you type in Fox 31 Denver?
Oh, that's it right there, dude. It says man with gun not cooperating with police 38 minutes ago. Motherfuck. All right, Logan.
Thornton.
Logan really is the best member of this podcast, hands down.
Yeah, we already know that.
Makes me look
But he's
like
keeping
a
it
bitch.
local. He's keeping it local here.
He is. All right. It says Thornton, Colorado. Police officers are negotiating with a man who has a gun. A large police presence in the area of 120th Avenue and Monaco Street has prompted a warning to be sent to nearby residents. Police said the man is not cooperating with their negotiations, but neither he nor negotiators have been injured at this time. This is a developing story. Check back for updates.
Watch out.
Mm-hmm. People be going crazy in Colorado now. How many people, or how many stories I should say, have we seen like this? There was one fairly recently in the neighborhood that Kyle and myself lived in. Also my girlfriend, she lived in the same neighborhood as well. But like there was a guy who was running from the cops and barricaded himself in a house, and then there was this like fucking 12-hour standoff and shit. It was a whole production.
I feel like you just experienced that everywhere.
I don't see that here in Myrtle Beach. It's usually just like someone got shot. That's
Just don't report it.
maybe. I think population density has a lot to do with it too. Like the more people you add to the cauldron,
Yeah.
the more likely it's going to be that one of them goes
definitely,
crazy when
yeah.
shit gets too hot.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the more people, potentially the more chaos, but...
Mm-hmm. Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's in Thornton. All right.
Reggie says
120.
2 people were shot. Developing story. This is Rick Bitchgetter with the evening news. I guess Rick Bitchgetter could be a lot of different things. He doesn't just necessarily have to be a washed-up action star from the 80s.
Could be.
Rick Bitchgetter lives in all of us.
There's something there.
Yeah. I had another article pulled up because this is like, I just don't know how this shit happens. This is another story. Like we've reported on something very similar in the past where that one girl that was in her 40s was pretending to be like an 18-year-old lesbian or something like that and was dating some like 14-year-old girl or whatever. I don't know if you remember that. It was like years ago that we covered that story.
30-year-old imposter, though?
Yeah, like this is a male version of kind of like what was going on there. This guy's name is Brandon Lee, and it says the model school, this model school pupil who was a 30-year-old imposter. So that cat was he was living a double life as a teenage student.
No one would believe that.
He looks like a 30-year-old pedophile, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the eyebrows are weird.
You be the judge, folks. Hey, what's up, Stick? How's it going, dude? Stick says I'm just gonna drop in one day, Rick. Hey, I'm not at the old house anymore, my friend. The move has since happened. However, my studio corner here still looks the same. It's a very, very similar setup to the old setup. Julian Lee says that's my little brother's name. Yes, it is. It's also Bruce Lee's son's name.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, R.I.P. Much respect.
The Crow.
Yeah, bless up. It says for a whole year, a new boy convinced his Scottish high school classmates and teachers that he was just a regular pupil. But eventually the teenager who called himself Brandon Lee was exposed. An imposter called Brian McKinnon, who had left the same school more than a decade earlier. A new film retells the story of how a 30-year-old man claiming to be a 17-year-old from Canada enrolled as a fifth-year student at Bearsden Academy near Glasgow in 1993 and gained 5 A-grade hires. What? I don't like how other countries do their education.
It doesn't make any sense.
It's not ever uniform. It pisses me off. Like I never understood why Canadians say grade 10 and grade 9 and like we need to figure this out. We need to figure this out as a planet. Like let's switch back to the metric system. It makes sense. That I get. But let's keep like.
I don't agree with that.
Well, fuck you, Adam. You're a fucking super right-wing white nationalist. I don't have to hear what you have to say about this.
No, all the temperatures make sense. Kelvin's for molecules, Celsius is for the scientific measurement, and Fahrenheit's for tolerance, like human tolerance. So 0 Fahrenheit is like uncomfortable if you're outside.
Right.
0 Celsius is just barely freezing. It's not that bad. 100 degrees Fahrenheit is like uncomfortable to humans. 100 degrees Celsius is your like water boil.
Yeah, you burling.
So it's one's human tolerances, which is Fahrenheit. Celsius is for science measurements. Yeah. And Kelvin's for like, molecules.
Now that we're getting into it, this isn't really a field I'm prepared to die on. So let's just keep it moving.
I think you've had some pretty hard stances on it.
I have.
It's clear you're looking at CCS magazines.
That's true. Wait, is that what that is? I haven't seen a CCS in a long time, dude. I used to get those at my parents' house.
Yeah, they're like...
It's kind of weird, though. Like, I've noticed I've been getting weird ads of things that I either haven't seen in a while or things that have nothing to do with my life. Like, one was a... what kind of company? It was like, those gels they tell you to put on your stomach to, like, burn off fat?
No.
You've never seen like those fucking gels that people rub on their stomachs and supposedly supposed to eat like top layer fat off your stomach. It's a big scam, but like you see them all the time on the internet. I've been getting a lot of scam ads recently, and I don't understand why, because I'm like rail thin. I've never been fat. I don't know.
That's weird.
Why I'm getting ads for that. And I get like green drink ads. That's another thing. I don't drink like any type of health product or anything like that.
Is this at your new place or old place?
Both.
Oh, okay.
It's just on this computer, on this like I just use Chrome too. On my phone I use Brave browser, which that's a decent browser, but a lot of the things that I need to work with the show and shit needs to be through Chrome. Dude. So it's like, yeah, I have to use this fucking normie shit. This pleb shit.
A Nest or an Echo at your place?
No, dog. What, you think I'm trying to get eavesdropped on?
I think you're blasting. You got one in every room. You got one in the turlet.
I am a spy. I'm already keeping I'm keeping tabs on you, dude. I got a whole file on you. That's what my closet is. I got this walk-in closet over here on the other side of the room, dude. It's just full of my documents on Adam. I'm gonna blow this case wide open one day.
You certainly don't walk out.
But anyway, you're gay. You don't call me gay. But no, I'm this guy. I don't know. I don't understand how these adults keep infiltrating institutions of learning and stuff like that, where they're around kids and shit. I'll never understand how that happens. Like, how do you slip under the radar that hard?
You just do.
Obviously, but it's like who's
5 seconds. No one's believing that.
But it's like, hey, he was a student for a year, dude. How many people had to be asleep at the wheel for a fucking 30-year-old to pass himself off as a high school kid?
Maybe they're afraid to like say maybe they don't know if he identifies as a.
That's a good point.
High school student, and he's not high school age, but if he identifies as that.
Adam, no. Stand back, because you're getting ready to get contasulated.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good motherfucking point.
He identifies as it, so let it be.
Understandable. Kyle says, Rick, are you wearing a fucking dashiki? Yes, I am. He says, is that a dashiki or your grandmother's blouse? I can't tell. It's a dashiki. I'll have you know. Julian Lee says it's camouflage. I just see a floating head with mystical patterns as a background. Yeah, I actually wear this to blend in with the tapestry behind me. Like, I talk so much shit about hippies and jam bands and festivals and shit like that, but I'll be goddamned if I don't dress exactly like I belong in the middle of one.
Yeah, you got that shirt from like a Akon concert or something.
I got this shirt from a company, or it's a store here in Myrtle Beach called Out of Africa. They sell dashikis and other, what I'm assuming is mass-produced, quote-unquote, from Africa gifts.
Oh, well, Akon's from Africa.
Yeah, dude, but he got locked up and they won't let him out.
That's true.
No.
He needs the AK.
Steady trying to find my motive. Why do what I do? I was an Akon guy for a little while back then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was all right.
Julian says, Rick, can you zoom in on just your inner knee slit? I'm trying to, get there. Yeah, dude, it kind of does look like either a fanny. I can't tell. Or like a fat-lipped puss, if I squeeze it together for you.
No.
I just got to let... Julian Lee says put your finger in it.
Looks like a knee, dude.
Does it? I think it kind of looks like an ass. Like if you squeeze it together.
Yeah, an ass for sure, actually, yeah.
I've got a leg ass. How funny would it be? Like, you guys are sitting here like, oh, he's got a leg ass, but how crazy would it be if I David Blaine the shit out of all you and I just started taking a shit out of my leg right there?
Pretty good.
How fucking mind freaked would you be?
Prove it. Stick a remote down there.
No, you guys don't deserve that yet.
Oh, okay.
We gotta wait. We gotta wait till we really start fucking dropping in viewership. Kyle says like a miniature ass and legs. That's so gross. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get any better than ass leg tonight. I think this might be a good place to call it.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, we're not gonna view it. All right, we're gonna get out of here to an even cooler song. All right, guys, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you like this stream if you haven't already. We're gonna get the fuck out of here because it's kind of getting late, and I want to go do other stuff. I want to go hang out with my girlfriend and eat food. Hello, Pap Smear. Pap Smear's up here in the chat. How you doing, pimp? You arrived just in time.
Like you're trying to be a cool dude. Yeah, we both want to leave for the same reasons.
Okay, I'm sorry. So Adam and I want to leave for the same reasons. We love you. Have a great night. Make sure you're all safe on your morning commutes or wherever you're going. Make sure you jack off before work so you're not an asshole to people. All the cool stuff. Take care, Reggie. Pap Smear says, shit, I missed it. It's okay, pimp. We'll be back soon. And we love you. Just replay it and all that other stuff. I fingered my leg hole. God damn, this song is good. All right, y'all. Let's get the fuck up out of here. Much love. Have a good night. See you Saturday. On the silver screen, bitch. Good God.
You ain't black.
Speed seduction in the magazine, endless pleasure in limousine. In the back shakes a tambourine, nicotine
Your
from
son
a
looks like
silver
a fag
screen.
to me.
Speed seduction in the magazine, endless pleasure in limousine. In the back shakes a tambourine, nicotine from a silver screen.
Charlie M.
Hear the music, say the word, see the light, join the herd. Love it comes, love it goes. Diamond memories, go with the flow. Hear the music, say the word.
Is this house music?
Light.